All right, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with, I believe this is war number 4 on the season. We just finished war number 5, and that reminded me, oh my god, I have to record war number 4, and then I'm going to record war number 5 right after while it's fresh in my brain. All right, so we are here against this Mojo. This is on path, man, I want to say 6. Combat deja vu prowess, and also the combat puncture that makes him do some more block damage when I give him prowess, right? So what we want to do here, the strat, is pretty simple. We don't want to give him prowess, okay? So now there's no kinetic transference here, but we are still going to be doing our dex parry heavy, whenever we want to just control the fight nicely, push him back a little bit, right? But that's not going to be the strat the entire time here. We're just going to kind of fight this guy kind of normally and have a good time. That's always my goal with Spidey, is get in there and have a good time. Sometimes I discover new playstyles, and sometimes I just 5-hit combo all the way up to his special 2, and look at that, man. Mojo, he's almost dead. It's been like 30 seconds, and this is really just about it right here. And we'll head into his block a little bit. Boom, explode. That's it. That's all there is to it, man. So up next, we have 2 fights that I was doing during Karina's challenges. All right. I forget which one I was doing. It may have been the last one. Maybe. I don't even remember at this point. But we have Gladiator Hulk here on node 22. Okay, this is a very unique placement. This is power stack. This is backup recovery. All right, we take this node all the time, right? Now, this one's, it's a little tricky. He's got the global, right? So I got to watch out for that. Plus, he's got his normal smash attack, so I got to watch out for that, right? So basically here, the goal is I want to get to a special 3 and watch out for that unstoppable, because he's also going to be stun immune during it, right? Now, when I get to the special 3, life just becomes so much easier, okay? Because yes, he can still go unstoppable, and he can still be stun immune, and he can still get his smash attacks, but at the same time, there'll be a slow debuff on him, and we won't have to worry about too much, okay? So he has me in the corner here, smash. I see the timer's ticking down. I'm like, ooh, let's not have that happen, man. Let's not get cornered while he's unstoppable, because that would not be a fun time. So we got the special 3 going. There's going to be a bit of a stun on it, so I always like to get the debuff refresh right before we get the special 3. Okay, so there we go. We got the slow debuff on. We are going to be ready to go for a dex here. There we go. And now we're kind of smooth sailing here throughout the rest, right? Now, I still can't stun him when he's unstoppable, but I'm free to hit him absolutely whenever I would like to. All right, so yeah, as you can see, this guy is going down pretty easily here. 69% health, very nice. Now backup recovery is going to happen, and we got him at 0 power, man. That's just where we want him, right? How about that? Yeah, so as long as we keep the slow on him, we're going to be good to go. This is a type of fight that could go very wrong very fast, though, right? If I get clipped by a special 1, I get stunned. I eat a combo. It crits, and then I die. That's a possibility here. Very easily can happen. So I'm always keeping an eye on him and waiting to see when he goes for that special 1, so I can always dex it cleanly. That is always the goal here. All right, let's keep on moving on. Up next, we got this MANGOG on Mixed Master, Aggression Prowess, and Power Focus 1. Now, this was very annoying, and I'm going to tell you exactly why it was very annoying. So, Aggression Prowess has a little timer, and it ticks down. Every, however many seconds, it ticks down. The Global also has a timer that ticks down every 10 seconds. For some reason, the game decided to combine these. Let's take a look. Ooh, a timer with a little 2 next to it. Okay, except they have different, durations, and also they do different things. So watch the timer. Keep up there. Up. Here we go. And then another one right away. So he didn't go unstoppable, and right away I said to myself, well, we're in for a fun one here, man. We're in for a fun, slow, very careful fight, consistently and constantly keeping our eye on that timer. Because who even knows if it's accurate at this point? Look at this thing, man. It's absolutely ridiculous, man. It's just absolutely insane what's going on in this fight. So I got to my special 3. I want to get my slow debuff ready to go. And now I don't have to do, mixed master combos anymore. Because first of all, you can't 5-hit combo MANGOG in the first place, all right? But at the same time, it's just going to be easier now, because now I don't have to worry about Mixmaster in general. I also don't have to worry about the timer any longer. And on top of that, MANGOG has his natural slow debuff, right? If he happens to get too many special ones off, which he probably won't, but you never know, right? At this point, I'm saying to myself, all right, my Wither is just about gone, because the beginning of this fight kind of threw me off a little bit. Let me get back to a special 2. Let me knock off onto another Wither debuff here. But I'm like, all right, man, the Wither's gone. That's not that big a deal. We'll just build it to a special 2, and we'll be good to go. He's only at 7 of his little charge thingies. We can go for our little dex there, and we can go for our special 2 right over here. Now his power is going to be reversed a little bit more, and he's at 9. He's at 20% health, and he's got 9 of his MANGOG charges, all right? So that's, like, not the best place to be in right now. I'm like, man, this was a little annoying. This was a little bit annoying, man, before we got that slow debuff. And even without the slow debuff, I keep getting distracted by that, because not only is it just like, oh, well, now he won't go unstoppable to hit me. He's stun immune when he's unstoppable, right? So I have to consistently keep an eye on that for if I go to stun him, right, and he automatically goes unstoppable, well, then I'd be dead. Regardless, we got through the fight, finishing at 99% health, which is definitely pretty decent, right? But I mean, like, that was quite clearly a bug. There's no denying it, and that's, you know, it's pretty annoying at the end of the day. It's annoying, you know? In fact, I was going to take the Heimdall boss this war. Thought it was going to be a quick and easy MANGOG fight, but my buddy Vega took it first and sent me a video of it. And the UI, the buffs and the debuffs were so messed up that we actually had to change the assignment. Pretty confident that I could have gotten the boss down, but you just have no clue what's going on at all. And there's a lot of moving pieces to Heimdall, right? Because he has the armors, and there's also the timer, and then, you know, pretty much the strat would be get to special 3, and then I'd be good to go, and I can ignore most of those things. But this UI bug with this global is so bad that we had to change assignments mid-war. After this MANGOG, like, you know, triggered the spider sense a little bit, and then I got confirmation of how bad it is when there's even more buffs. I don't know if this came with a new update or anything like that, but definitely be aware of it in other game modes as well, I would say. But tangent over, we're here on 7B for our usual Penny Parker. You know, the first time I ever took this fight, I sent the screenshot of me, you know, beating her to my buddy Steve, and I was like, quick and easy, and he was like, good, you could fight her every war for forever. I thought he was joking, but here we are. I think we've taken Penny every war this season, but pretty much got it down to a science at this point. And I enjoy fighting her here. It's definitely, you know, it could be a tough fight, but Spidey's pretty broken. You know, one of the nodes is Spite. You just turn it off. Don't worry about Spite. The other node is the one where you knock her down, and then she gains power when she hits you. But we actually take advantage of that. So at the end of the day, Spidey is easily the #1 option here. It's not even debatable. It's not even close. I guess you can make an argument for Quake, right? But Quake gets like usually banned this season for a good reason, because she's also broken, right? But yeah, anyway, Spidey is doing this really, really well. And now at this point, I'm going to bait out the special 1. Actually, maybe I will. I'm going to drain her power a little bit, and I'm like, you know what? Why don't we go ahead, hit into her block, stack up some ruptures, and go for a nice beefy special 2. That's always a fun time, right? So, it takes about 5 combos, usually, right, to get down her shield. Unfortunately, like right at the end of this one, it's always like 3 or 4 left on the shield. It's like, all right, I gotta go in for one more combo just for 1 hit. I feel like that's by design though. Who knows though? I guess it depends champion by champion, right? So 1 more hit, boom, there we go. We have 17 ruptures on. We're gonna go for the special 2. We have a wither debuff again, and now we could just drain her power if we want to, but she's just not playing ball with us. That's all right though, because at this point she does not have her sync shield up, so she's not gonna be able to auto block us. And this fight's pretty much over here, finishing it off with the special 1. Now, up next, man, we have a pretty interesting fight, and we have this Kitty Pryde. I originally brought Crossbones on the team, because that's who I usually fight Kitty Pryde with. However, my buddy Clown, Clowny's Clown, in Battle Group 2, he was also taking this fight with Spidey. I didn't know about it at first. I didn't know about it at first, but he actually came into my stream and sent over $5 and said, here's $5 for tissues because I soloed Kitty. And I was like, all right, we had a little convo about it before. And I said, all right, I'm going to go in here. I'm going to hit into her block, and that's the game we're going to play. Look at that. I got an accidental intercept there, and of course it crit. And of course it gave her prowess, right? But the strat here, pretty much, I'm just going to rupture her down, man. And I love playing like this. You guys know I love playing like this, man. Now, she doesn't have passive power gain. She does have kinetic transference, which we could possibly take advantage of. However, we're not really going to do that too much at this point. She's got 20 ruptures, though, and a wither debuff up. And look, she's ticking down, man. Like, 2% per second, which is definitely not bad. Pretty cool to see all those numbers just stacking up. I absolutely love it, right? I'm gonna go ahead and push her above a bar of power in just a second here and explode those things. We are sig 180, so we have a very, very decent chance, 75% chance for these ruptures to re-trigger. And let's see what happens from 20 ruptures in just a second. 14 re-triggered. Not bad, man. Definitely not too bad at all, right? And yeah, she's just about dead here. This is really just about it, and now she's going for the special one. Cool. And I'm just gonna let her tick down. So that was definitely a super sweet fight. I was definitely a little worried for that fight with Spidey. I was even worried for it with Crossbones because of kinetic transference, right? But yeah, Spidey is definitely the move there. Just really, really good. Just really, really good. Up next, we got kinetic transference Dragon Man, right? This guy's always a fun time, especially with Spidey. And we're gonna play our little block game again. I really, really, really like fighting Dragon Man with Spidey. He might be my favorite matchup. He's just super fun when you hit his block. I love his animation, dude. I love Dragon Man. I think Dragon Man is so cool. When Sauron came to the game, I was super excited to play with him, because I just think, first of all, I think Dragon Man is super cool, and he's a little dragon guy. And now Sauron's a little dinosaur guy. I think the two of them are pretty freaking cool, man, to play. You know, I wouldn't mind pulling a Sauron one day. But yeah, so far this fight's going really, really well. Same strat pretty much. We're just hitting into the block. We can make this go a lot faster if we like push him to a bar of power. But honestly, at this point, it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was just like in the kitchen, chilling out, having a good time in war. I like to enjoy it, and this is sometimes how I enjoy it, by just hitting into their block like that. All right. Oh, actually, no, it wasn't. It was the morning of the end of war, the next day. That's right. I'm confusing the wars here. But regardless, right? That's it for this one. No mini boss, no boss for this one. Like I said, I was supposed to take Heimdall, but I didn't. I may have taken like a Mangog on 50. No, because I already had Mangog. I take a Sorcerer on 54, Doctor Strange or something. I don't remember what was on 54. It doesn't really make sense that I wouldn't take it unless it like wasn't a power gain defender. Unless it was something completely weird and different. I really don't remember at this point, but I don't have a video of it if I did take it. So you can imagine me taking fight node number 54. I didn't die to anything, so here we go. Boom. That's the war, man. This is war number 4. Unfortunate, we had some bugs, some annoying bugs, some UI bugs that made it so we couldn't really effectively take the boss. We could have taken him, but it probably would have been like a crapshoot. So like, we're not doing that. We're gonna send the best assignment. But that's it for this one, man. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about this war in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next Alliance War video that I just finished playing that I'm about to start recording right now. I'll be seeing you around.